Hi there and welcome back to Master of Chess, dear friends and deep thinkers, or you might start out with me together. We will start a let's play of Master of Chess, so let's see if we can become a Master of Chess. Master of Chess, shortly said, is a simulation and strategy game where you simulate and play a chess player that plays chess in tournaments, tries to survive and get better. Yeah, that's really about it, and your goals are mostly personal. Get some titles, win some tournaments, things like that. You have like a player that gets better, that gets playing strength, and that gives you tips while playing or simulates the whole game, just as you wanted. And there's a lot of things to do in this game. If you like chess, this is definitely a game for you. It's currently in early access, and it's been... Look at this, it has added 30,000 new puzzles, what the heck. You will be able to do chess puzzles in the game that will increase your playing strength, things like that. Let's start with a new game. You can go for, like, predetermined people. Or you can create an own player. We're going to create our own player. We're going to make him, because I like to do that, we're going to make him the youngest possible player that we can get. And we're also going to make him the weakest player that is possible. And then we're gonna just look around. Let's start in the US. Many players, I think, of our people come from the US. Because what does it make like a difference? There's even a difference here. Like if you start in some odd... Yeah, nothing against these countries, but you start out in some odd, not really chess-based countries, like, let's say... Where's chess rare? Rare in chess might be rare in something like in Mexico, maybe. I don't know of very many people playing chess from Mexico. Many like really well-known chess players from Mexico. I don't know them, right? So it might be, or maybe South Africa. A huge number of people now starting out, a very active chess community, but in general, not a very good country for chess. So you will have less tournaments there. And part of this is also like you go to tournaments and you have travel expenses. So if it's in another country, you'll have more travel expenses. And there's also like a starting fee that you'll have to go for. And this will also determine how much you can really get from them. So I will master this after my own appearance, mostly. I'm like a pale European guy, a little bit, and what is this? I really look like. What do we have here? Yeah, let's give us some glasses. I should have gotten glasses as a kid, but I didn't. Yeah. That was tragic, because now I have some difficulty seeing things. Thankfully, I have glasses now that correct this, but it's been a journey. So let's give this poor little guy glasses. Red seems like a good thing. Like, it looks so harmonious. What would we wear? Maybe this. Maybe a sweater. And we're starting out at the minimum. At the absolute minimum. So get ready to be amazed by Immanuel Kant, 8 years old rising star in the chess world from USA. The remarkable ELO rating of 700, that's not really remarkable. It's a beginner rating in online chess, right? You start out, you learn a little bit, and then you have 700. You know how to move the pieces. You don't get checkmated with a shepherd's mate. You have 700. That's basically it. Right, you're a solid player. You will probably beat anyone that has not played online, but you're not a great chess player by any means. You're a very, very average chess player at 700 and not a rising star. But we will become a rising star, I hope. Let's start our career in the US of A. This is a quote from Zuckertod, a very good chess player of old. So you see we have our motivation that affects skill points generation. If we win things, our motivation will rise, and that will be great. We have some skill points that we'll be able to distribute at the end of the month. We will get openings, and I'm cheating a bit. I will personally get... I have an old openings book acquired, because my son has taken up chess, so I've acquired for a cheap price an old openings book that is around 20 years old. That was basically nearly for free, but it's good enough to get some solid openings, right? Not for a grandmaster or a serious tournament player, but certainly enough for even today's like until 1,500 online chess. It's plenty of it. Like it's a 300 pages book or something. Let's see, it's even 400 pages. So there's enough in there. And I will use this because the opening is really... I want you to be able to enjoy openings and things like that. And I want to learn these openings because I want to keep up with my son. So there's a couple of things here, right? And I want to learn these without the stress of online chess and without cheating in online chess, basically, right? So... because we will get opponents here that have strength like around our strength, like 700, later 800, 900 to 1000. And the chess engine that is integrated into this game, which is a very good chess engine, it can reach like up to 3,500 rating strength, is geared so it simulates player of a certain strength. So. And I'm using this, there's basically an opening builder there, to build my own openings too. So you can see what I play. You can see there's history, there's titles, we can get titles, oh that's exciting. And trophies, there's the world chess, you can see this guy has 2,800 as current world champion. We are so far from that. The question is, can we ever reach that? We don't know, but we are here. I think we're at the Morphe Cup currently, because we can win. If we win this, we can win 1,400. No, this is not what it means. Let's see. So if we win this tournament, which is highly unlikely, it's under 10, we will get 420. Now this is significant because we have an allowance of 78, right? So we get 78 per month for our expenses, and yeah, that will be something. That will be something. We can enter more tournaments if we want to. Let's see. Like everything that is red, we cannot access because we don't have like the prerequisites, or we don't have the money. There's the American Glory Chess Cup, but let's have a look at that. Look. This costs 135 there, and we can win 75 as a first prize. So it's not really a good price, right? Then we have the Freedom Fighters here. We can get 90 from that. And like this is... So it would be better to go here, because that just the price is higher. Then we have this, the Land of the Brave. We can win 465. But like this... Yeah, this starts when this thing here is still running. So we could play this and this. Then we have more experience, and we might even get the high price. So we can join this. That would certainly be a good idea to join this tournament here, because it goes until June the 15th. And then we can start Land of the Brave. Like these two we can reserve and just hope that we can win something at Land of the Brave, because that's like there will be low players there here. Number of players that will play in the tournament, 11. Here we go. So and now we don't have enough money to get to these open chess tournaments anymore. But maybe we'll win something at the Morphe Cup. We'll also get invitations if we're good enough. So let's just see what happens. The tournament starts. And we will play this personally. So we're up against, my goodness me, against a player who is 2048. So we have basically no chance in hell. We only have a chance if we simulate the full match. Otherwise, we'll have the chance of a snowball in hell. Because 2048, it's not really 2048 usually, but it can get close to that. The engine is a little bit generous. So, whoa! So we definitely have to look up what we play here, right? He plays D4. So I'm looking up in my chess book what am I going to play? This is going to be interesting. Or you know what? Give me a short break. We will pause the match simulation so our time doesn't run. And I have something that I bought for my son. I have the book of Levi Rosman. Levi Rosman is probably the most popular chess coach out there currently. He makes YouTube videos. He's really big. If he plays chess, then thousands of people watch that. So we'll play what he recommends. That's going to be a fun thing. So what Mr. Rosman recommends is the Queen's Gambit Declined. I don't even know if this guy will play the Queen's Gambit, but he started with the Queen's Pawn. That's the Queen, that's the Queen's Pawn. So, let us see. Queen's Gambit Declined is really... We're just moving up well, let's continue the simulation. Here we go. D5. Here we go. What will he play? He plays the Queen's Gambit. So we can decline it. And how is it? We will play E6. And he says, this way we defend our central pawn and keep a pawn in the center. If white captures our D5 pawn, we can recapture with our E pawn. Here we go. What can we do? We will play this opening system. Knight C3. From here, we develop our knights and bishops on the king side and castle our king, ending up in a position something like this. Oh, look. Okay, so he speeds up to a position, and I'm gonna look up in my detailed opening book, because this is not really detailed. He just gives us a position to arrive to. But hey, aren't the details also worth it? In my experience, the details really can be dangerous. So we're gonna look that up. Yeah, I have this 400 pages book, right? So now after knight c3, this is this is a defense from someone called Tarash from Germany. No, it's actually not. Okay, so people play actually this. Securing the pawn. Here we go. Normal defense. Yeah, it's called normal defense because it's normal, apparently. Now, how are we gonna... What is it? Hey, yeah, he's exactly playing as in the opening book, which is bishop g5. It's we cannot move the knight now. So we have to do something against that so we can move the knight again. And because if we move the knight, he will just take our queen with his bishop. So we're going to play this. The Queen's Gambit declined. He's going to play e3, which is probably good. He can move his bishop here now, and we're going to castle. This seems very solid. I really like it. So he's playing the queen to c2. And now I'm going to look into it because this is not in my opening book again. Where should we place our pieces? Alright, we've already placed all our pieces, and he doesn't. He didn't. We can... Right, we can... What can we do here? What will be good? Now this is kind of tricky. So he recommends like playing b6 and moving the bishop here someday. We might really do that, but he might like take then. I'm really unsure what to do. This threatens us. Kind of, maybe we should play this. So he has to do something. He has to move away. But let's play like Rosman recommends. Is that also something our guy likes? Well, reasonably well. We'll see how that goes. So this is what we'll do. Okay. Right here. He might want to come here. And then threaten to come here. That's pretty annoying. Let's just go here. I hope this is okay. Ooh, look at that. He's doubling up. He's doubling up. We could take here, then take here. He would have a double pawn here, but I'm not sure this is going to be good. So I'm going to play this. If we play this, this is safe. So he might take, and he might take here, but I'm not sure this is good. So we'll see about that. So he can play this. Now the advantage is we can really. Now if we take here with a pawn, there's no advantage to taking with a pawn. Well, we have a pawn more in the center, right? But he will be blocked. The bishop will be blocked. If we take here with the knight, he might go here. No, he has to take here. We have to take here, and this is threatened. You can take here and then take here. Whoa, this is kind of stressful. I wish I wouldn't have done this. I think we need to take this, like this. Because then he will lose something if he takes here. And we stop like this advancement. Now he's getting, yeah. Oh, this looks kind of, I don't want this, so. I want to play this, so we will not, if we move away with this, we will not lose this pawn. We can just give check here, but then we can go away, and it's going to be okay, at least. So he's threatening this here. Kind of want the rook here to guard this pawn, or we can go like here. But then if he takes, we take. I don't know. We might get the bishop over there. That's really complicated. As I said, it's a 2100 player, and that's gonna be That's gonna be a crazy strong guy. So what are we gonna do? I think I kind of want to juxtapose, but then he will, like the rook to the queen, but then he will maybe move here. And then we cannot move the knight. So maybe we'll move this and just suck it up. Yeah, it's moving here. That's kind of, I don't really like this. So we can move here, then he'll move here, or he'll move here. We'll see how that goes. That's kind of not good for me, I feel. If he moves here, what is the advantage? We cannot do this, because then he will probably sacrifice here, and then we'll have the queen here. That's gonna be, that looks like a losing position already. So what are we gonna do? Like if we take here, he'll go here. Either with that one, with a knight, or with a pawn. Will that be better for us? Maybe, because we can put the rook here and already have something to threaten, right? Will we? Whew, this is, I mean, we have freed this guy, but now we have this guy here. Maybe we should attack there, like this. Then we can also move this guy away, and he cannot be like attacked from this side. But then this, now this guy doesn't hang, actually. And this is well protected, so we could attack here. He will not castle here because he has declined that right to castle already. So we can, I think, maybe do this. Here we go. Let's do that. John Lee, what are you doing? Okay, he's going a3. Oh, that's a move. I don't know. I don't know what that guy does. I don't want this guy here anymore. We'll take it. That might be dangerous because the rook might attack here, but what can you do? We've removed this threat. What? He's checking here. We have to move away. There's no thinking about this. He's taking this, and we're going here. Want to threaten this, he might come in here. It's all pretty terrible, but oh my goodness me, what is he doing here? We cannot really take here. If we take here, we checkmate. Ooh, so this is all pretty terrifying. If we take here, he can move away and will be completely done for. So that's not good. That's not a good move. We can move in between here. We might lose a pawn. We can take this. I'm not sure. So if we move here, he will take. If we take here, we'll just lose. So that cannot be done. If we move here, he will take and we'll lose. If we... Whoa. If we move away with this knight, like here, he will take the knight. If we move to another place, we're threatening to take this knight with a bishop. But if we move here, the knight can take the bishop, so that's not good. This is both safe. I think we should play like something like this. That might be a good move. We'll find out. He's played this now, which is completely terrible because he threatens mate now. He threatens mate here because his queen will get there. Like without the queen, there's not much to do here. We will have to do something else to stop this. Whoa, so this is pretty terrible. So if we take here, he will checkmate us. If we take here or here, he'll checkmate us because of that knight. If we take, if we do this, he will attack our knight. Our knight has to move away. He will checkmate us here. Ooh, if we move this thing forward, then he at least cannot take the pawn. But he can still move here, check, then we take, he takes. This is the least terrible thing, maybe. We'll see. Okay. Can we stop the checkmate in another way? I don't think so. We have to do this. It's kind of a terrible move, but he also thinks it's the best, so we'll just move like this. So he's checking here. If we don't want to lose our queen, we will have to take clunk. He's moving in here. Whoa, and he's threatening to take here. Okay, this is... Yeah, we're in all kind of trouble already. As you can see, this is no paper tiger. We shouldn't have gone for this taking here. This was a terrible idea in the end. So next the queen will come in here if we don't do anything. So we have to kind of protect this pawn, because we have no other choice. And this means we're going to have to move this way. For me. I mean, there's probably another move, but I'm not a genius. A chess genius. He wants to move here, and we have to kind of accommodate for that. Or he wants to, like, well, I don't know. We have to do something anyways. How about we're getting a little safer here. So we could move here, or we could move here. This seems to be terrible, because then we will lose the knight. Do you have an idea? Yeah, he also wants to do this. Okay, let's move in accordance with our character. In accordance with our character. If he moves like this, then we can take here. Okay, so he threatens our knight. And he saves his bishop. So the question is what to do. We can take here. Then he will take here. Then we can take here. That's not too bad. If we take here, he takes back. Then we can take here. Threaten to take here. It's maybe a good choice. Maybe it's not a good choice. If we take here and he takes here, we'll be in a terrible position. If we take here, he takes here, we take here, then this rook will be kind of threatened, but that's not really a big threat. I don't know. That doesn't really seem good. We'll just attack here. Maybe that will be good. Or what is your idea? He wants to move this guy here. And basically wait, he will take here. Okay. I mean, I don't really see the sense behind that. It doesn't really make sense to me. We could move back here and then in here. That would kind of make sense to me. So maybe I'll just do that. But what then if we place this f4? Then we cannot move back. So this should be a mistake. No, it's actually also a good move. But what if we place this? What can we do then? Or maybe this, and he takes, and we take somewhere. Anyways, I'm not convinced that this is a good move. Because I don't see the threat. I mean, we can take here, but what would that help us? It would help us absolutely nothing. Now, another move, yeah, I would really like to move the rook here, but no. That's not going to be good enough, because he will take then. Okay, then we'll lose some material. So that's not going to be good. I don't want to sacrifice more material. So the question is what to do. So the question is, if he does this, if we do this, and he plays like f4, what will we do then? Because I don't see anything then. We could move here. That's terrible. This and this. Not really. We could just take here. He takes here. We move the rook here. That might be okay somehow. If we take, he takes, we take. Then he has to move the queen and we can take here with check. We will try this out. Maybe it's a good move. Seems kind of active, right? Let's go with a plan. It's moving in here. Now we have a couple of moves. If we move like here, he will attack. What do you think? The second best move. The best move is rook e8. But he will take that. That's a terrible move. Oh my goodness me. Okay, we can take here. He takes here more. Not a good idea. Okay, we'll just take here. Maybe. Is that a good move for you? It seems like it's a good enough move. I think we'll lose this because This guy is just too strong. Yeah, so what are we gonna do? So if he takes here, we need to like punish this somehow. So we need to do something active. And the only active thing I can see here is taking this pawn. But this is terrible for some kind of reason. If we move here, this is okay. Like, what about we move like here? This is again terrible. What do we do with this guy now? Like, that's kind of the problem. If we move forward, and he takes, then we can move further forward or take here. I really struggle to see what happens after this. Why is this so bad? So, we take here, he takes here, or he takes here. I mean, he has to react there. And he cannot go back. I want to see why this is so bad. He's just moving here. Okay. That's not really that terrifying, is it? I mean, yeah, I think if I move this guy forward, then we can save him, or we can even check here. Look at this. And we have saved the knight. So the question is what to do next. We can move here, then he takes here, then we can move here, and we gain that rook here. That seems like a good move. Or we could attack further, but this guy is a problem, because we cannot access here. We can move here. That helps us nothing. If we move here, he takes here. And we move forward, then we have a threat. But if he just moves back and forth, we have a draw, and the draw would be fantastic for us, right? We can forever move back and forth here, so let's try this. He's moving here now. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's really not good for us. So that really didn't go that well. Like if we move here, and he takes here, and we go here, then we have a lot more leverage, I hope. So this looks kind of crazy, but I think it might be a good move. What do you think is the best move? He wants to move back with knight e3. Okay. Yeah, that's also a good move, because then we can move here. We'll see how that works out. So he takes here. Okay. Yeah, we can move here. Takes, and we have an open line. That might be actually a good solution. Yeah, maybe that's a nice way. Knight g4. What do you think? Yeah, he thinks still this is good. But then this is just a way. How could that be a good move? We can like move here, he takes. That's not good. We have to move this way. I think we have to move here. Open up another line. He moves away. Okay, that's a good start. Now we can maybe attack the knight. It seems a good idea to attack the knight. How are we gonna attack the knight? Maybe we'll play this now? No? What's this? Okay. Correct move is knight d6, queen d6. But what would that be good for? Oh, this is really, it's a lot harder than I thought it would be, but is he not just gonna move here? And then we have absolutely nothing? I'm not really convinced by that. I want a more adventurous move. Maybe we'll move like here or something. And then we can, I don't know what we'll be able to do there actually. Or we will be moving like here. And we can like attack here. If he goes here, then I don't know what to do there actually. But if we move here, we might have, I don't really know what we might have then. Okay, he's gonna move here. Move here, he's gonna move here. Then we have absolutely nothing. We can move nowhere with a queen. We're in a super terrible position. Now if we move here with a rook, the rook we will take back. I don't know. Okay, we'll play knight, queen b5. That seems like an adventurous move. And is taking here. And I think we have to take back. It's just the way it is. He's threatening mate now. That is not good for us, I think. We'll have to do something about that. And if we like go here, he can take this. So we're royally ruined, I think. I don't even know what to do anymore. Maybe if he doesn't play this. Because, yeah, you see, he cannot take back. So we're completely mate. This is not good. I mean, it was to be expected, right? How can we save this? We cannot. We just cannot. We can only save it like this. That would be one move more. Okay, we have to play this. And if he takes that, he takes it. And then we're mate. Yeah, it's checkmate. Okay, so we lost that game. Interesting is we didn't make a mistake, right? So we just made a move that wasn't so good. What should we have done? We should have taken here. So we should have played this and then probably here or something like that. Knight g4 wasn't a good move. It just wasn't a good move. Because then this move is so strong, probably. So we should have taken here. Then we would even have had an advantage. What was the other bad move here? We had, oh my goodness me. How can we have so many accurate moves and be so bad? Tell me this. Where was the mistake? Somewhere here was a mistake. Right, we made it. That was a mistake. So we have not taken this move, and because of that, we lost. And we lost 0 elo. Okay, let's end the review. This guy is going to be much more friendly. Ooh. So I think we're going to play a second round and then we're going to wrap it up for today. This is going to be not that tough of a match. Ooh. Let's play that match. Yeah, and what I like to do is, yeah, let's go back to Rosman's book, and I think we're going to play maybe... he wants to play always e4, I think. But maybe he has something for d4 as well, because I think I want to play d4. That's apparently a little bit more... not that... not that difficult tactically, because I'm not really that good tactically. So I want to think about. I think like this. This bishop is good. This bishop is not good. And yeah, I cannot like the variations come. I think better to the very young mind, like my son's, not to my mind. So let's see the intermediate openings, the queen's pawn opening. Let's see. He expects us to play the London opening. If we can do that, that will be great. So let's see, the London system. What is the London system? We put a pawn in the center with d4. Okay, let's start with d4. The London system. It's the best move for us. Here we go. He's going d5. Ah, this gives us a chance to move... the bishop to f4, strengthening our control of the empty e5 square, this one. Here we go. The accelerated London system. Nice. I already feel like I'm winning. The Steinitz counter gambit. Oh my goodness me. This is not something I've seen. It's not here. Okay, but he gives us a structure. Okay, so he's playing this. All right. We need to kind of save this pawn. So let's just save this pawn. Here we go. Oh, he's attacking here. So he gives us a structure. I will try to develop that structure. He's attacking here again, and we should probably fortify that pawn too. He's going for f5, yeah, but we're developing. We're just developing. Here, the Steinitz counter gambit. Ha. Who needs the Steinitz counter gambit? We have the Levy system. The London system now. That's the problem, right? We cannot move here now, because he will take that. So that's not good, kind of. We'll just develop the rest of it, like we mean it. And oh, he's moving again. Now we can move here. And this is still safe. 1, 2. 1, 2. But this is 2 pawns, so we can move here. And he's moving again. Okay, okay. So what's the plan here? What's the plan in this position? What does he write? I don't really know. We'll play it by ear. We'll play it by ear. So we got a good system. Let's see what we're up to here. Frederick Raymond is strong, but not so strong that we cannot beat him like the previous guy. So we cannot move this knight. That is a problem for us, but not a very big problem. We can take here and just get a pawn. This looks like kind of good. I also kind of want a castle and then... Now this would be a horrifying move, because then we would have to move back and I cannot move the queen here. And things like that. That doesn't really kind of flow with me. So I want this pawn here. Is this a good move? Or we castle. Is that a good move? Or we put the queen here. That's a terrible move. Yeah, probably because of this. I think this pawn is really instrumental for our system. But maybe we can also keep the pawn if we take here and here. But then we lose control over this. Huh? Do we really though? Yeah, we do. Because we haven't done this. So okay, let's do this. That cannot be bad. Yeah, and then now this terrible move comes, annoying us. So we can move here. But then this thing is still bound to the queen. We can move here, and then, yeah, I don't know. Let's just move back here. It's fine. Oh, we could have moved here. That maybe would have been better. Not really. I think then we... Okay, he's going here. If we move here, he's going to move here. Drive us away. Oh, so that's not so good. We have to do something about that. We can play b4. I would stop all of that, but then we have this to deal with. We can play b3 and threatening to take this, and if he takes here, we can move our knight here. That seems comfy. Here we go. And we're threatening to take a pawn here. Ha! We have threatened you to take a pawn. And you didn't notice us. We're going to take now. Ha ha. Take this pawn. And he's going to move back. Ha, we've won a pawn. It's fantastic. We're fantastic. We can move here. Maybe we can remove that guy. Oh, let's not repeat this mistake, right? But this is really a good position, and he cannot make us move away here. Let's just stand there, be annoying. If we move here, he'll move here, attack us back. But then we can check. Is that going to be good? I think that's going to be good, because there's a knight here. Okay, so let's go here. You can take and then go here and things like, yeah, he's going to be he's going to be a little bit annoyed by that, right? Now, this is still a threat though. But I think we can take here. Aha, and if he takes here, we take here, and so on. I think this looks good for us. I'm just going to take this pawn. We do this. Oh, yeah, he does this. That's a little bit annoying. But I think we can... Yeah, maybe we can do this. Look at that. He cannot move the knight now. Okay, so we can take here, then he can move the knight again. Or we can go back. And then how will he... Correctly, he will move here, right? He will move here. And then this will not be a threat anymore. So, okay. We're going to go here. Taking another pawn is also good. Yeah, he's moving here already. If we move here, he's going to take with the rook, probably. Then we have to move. Oh, then we can... Yeah, let's take this, because... Yeah, we have the bishop here. And look at that, he cannot then... move away. Ha ha. And if we move down here now, he will have to move here. That's not terrible for him. Okay, I think we're just gonna take here. Rook for the bishop is fine. We can check here, then then he'll take us. What else are we gonna be able to do? Maybe this and then this. Well, we have a big material advantage. Let's just exchange if we have a big material advantage. I think that's a good way to win the game. And now we can develop here and threaten that guy. Yeah, that's going to be good. That's going to be good. And now my plan is to move forward the pawns. Here we go. That pawn might develop into a queen. What is it? Now he's doing nonsense, I think. And we're moving forward. Haha. Try to stop us. Try to stop us. Okay, we can move forward here, but then he's going to take. And he's going to take here. Okay, we will have to do this. Supporting the pawn. Now he's going to move here. We can move forward now, though. If he takes, we take, and he cannot take. March forward. Da, 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 da. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, I don't care. I want this pawn to be made into a queen. Dare to stop me. He must move here. Oh, no, he doesn't need to. Okay. Well, that's not good for us. Okay, let's move the other pawn then. Oh, we can take this one, but I'm not feeling good because then he will have double attack here and here. Okay. Let's just move further then. Eventually we'll be able to do something there, right? Eventually we'll be good. Moving forward. He wants to do something there. But maybe we can move the rook here and then here. He's moving here. I know. I think we can take. We can just take here, right? A pawn. That's fine. This is my plan. Going down there. No, this is a mistake. Because this. He's finally made a mistake. He didn't make a really big mistake until now, but now he's made a big mistake. And yeah, we can go down here now. He moved away. Can we maybe we can get a full queen instead of exchanging something for a queen. If we take here, if we're able to take this guy, then we can get a full queen here. I want this, right? So here we go. He wants to avoid this, with terrible force, but he will not be able to avoid us. Let's go somewhere where we're safe. And now we get a queen. And if we give enough checks, we should be able to mate. Here we go. This looks like a good move. We're getting closer. Maybe this. Double attack on this thing. Is this going to be mate? This looks mate. This is mate. Wonderful. So we have won something. We've won 25 rating. So we've been very good here. Really nice. We made a mistake though. Let's look at this terrible mistake that we made. This was a mistake. What did we do? We did this, and this was terrible. Because we could have moved that. Yeah, we could have really won that pawn. And because of that, the other moves were terrible. Okay, that's something to learn from, right? I'll have to look at this. I have like a free chess program called Stockfish. Like that's the best chess program in the world, and I will analyze it with this thing, so I can learn a little bit from that. Because yeah, is that really I should have taken that. Like ideally, I should have taken that. So I'm ending that review, and for now, we've had a great series now. We're not going to win the Morphy Cup, but look, John Lee is going to win that. He's a national master. He's like a threat of the century. But we're good. We have won a lot of rating points already. And yeah, if we win the rest of the games, if we don't get this super threat, and again, I mean, this is the next guy. So if we make 3 out of... if we make 3 out of 5, maybe we can get $70 or something like that. So thank you for watching. Happy gaming to you. We'll come back to this and continue our play in the Morphy Cup in the next episode. Let's see how Immanuel can rise to mastership, and we together with him, with the Levy Rosman openings. Thank you for watching. Happy gaming to you. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. Have a great time until then, and happy gaming.